What up, y'all? How you guys doing? I'm just out here and I was just listening to RX Muscle with Dave Palumbo. And shout out to Dave Palumbo. I really enjoy his stuff. He's a good guy. At the heart of it, he is a fan of the sport and he's passionate about everything. So I appreciate that. I watch him on Muscle in the Morning, RX Muscle. And he does bring on some cool cats. I like him talking to Lee Priest. But at the end of the day, it's a very self-soothing show. They talk about bodybuilding, but just like a lot of these bodybuilders, it just ends up revolving around me, me, me. But on that note, he had someone ask a question on his show this morning, like what to do with, how do you prevent acne with leading up to a show in the last month or two, with the ingestion of a lot of pro hormones. And he goes on to say how he used Accutane and took antibiotics like 1,000 milligrams leading up to his shows the last 2 weeks. And he even goes on to talk about how he even thinks like he used it longer than he should have, but at the same time it's very effective. And he goes on to list about how specifically, what's at the base of this. He's like, why are you getting acne? Is it genetic? And first of all, genetic outliers doesn't even apply. Taking Accutane and all these steroidal compounds on top of actual steroids to combat antagonistic side effects is absolute madness in my mind. Just like people walking into GNC and trying to get some fake ass test booster and then asking for heart supplementation because their heart's hurting, but they won't stop taking the test booster. I've seen this and witnessed this in stores. And he goes on to say that there could be genetic outliers, or if you have congestive heart failure in your family, you might want to check that out. That does not exist, you guys. Heart failure does not run in the family. Do you think that that's how it was 10,000 years ago, that people were just born and we needed to be immunized? We needed vaccinations off the bat? No, of course not. Of course not. So he goes on and he starts talking about, yeah, you can take alkaline water in and that'll alkalize your body if it's too acidic. And it's just like, geez, man, I appreciate your opinion, but you're saying this almost like it's law and like that this just flat out works. Alkaline water does not make the system more alkaline. A plant-based diet and taking out mucus from the body and putting it greens and fruits and vegetables, that will alkalize the body over time. You don't just put alkalizing water into the system and that like overly alkalizes your body. That doesn't work like that. Just as much, it's the same logic as thinking fruit is acidic. The acid in fruit is not acidic. It's quite, what's the word? Well, it binds with our bodies perfectly. It goes with the stomach acids perfectly. So on that note, I just want to say, you guys, always, always, always think for yourself and research both sides, because, we watch these shows and it's okay if you want to get a little updates or entertainment, but at the same time, use your filtration system, right? Process it and take what you need and filter out the rest, okay? There's nothing wrong with Dave Palumbo, right? There's nothing wrong with the show. I appreciate his show. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of misinformation flying around. And sitting here thinking about taking more drugs to combat other drugs is simply madness to me. It's simply madness. Stay natural, you guys. 100%. Drug-free, nothing. Just use the body. Minimal supplementation, excellent food, excellent rest, low stress. It's all one and the same. Okay? Anyways, I'm looking a little bit stony baloney out here, and I just wanted to get that off my chest. So, hope that, guys, brought you a little bit of awareness. Be up, stay up, and be well.